Hi, welcome back to Jacqui's Brisbane, and tonight we're going to Esquire, and that's at 145 Eagle Street in Brisbane. And my husband took me down to South Bank and thought we'd hop on the City Hopper, which is at the pier number 3, and it takes you right over to the Eagle Street area there in the city, which is excellent. And we thought we'd do that instead of catching the City Cat because just for a different experience and a more of a slower cruise up the Brisbane River, and it's absolutely free, which is excellent. And there I am waiting for it to arrive, and there's myself and my husband there waiting. We thought we'd take a selfie before we hopped on the City Hopper and over to dinner, which was excellent. And here it is. Here it comes, the City Hopper, and they come approximately every 20 minutes to half an hour, and not all of them you can sit on the top, but this one you could. Because it was so cold, we chose to sit inside and have a look out the window up the Brisbane River, which was really pretty to see all the buildings lit up, and you can see there I am there waiting to take off this. And then the Story Bridge is there, all lit up beautifully in bright red, and all the city buildings, as I said, look absolutely gorgeous, all lit up on the river. And it's a really romantic way to go over to the city from South Bank. And there I am at the Esquire Restaurant, and we chose the Degustation Menu for the evening. I would only recommend it for very special occasions. And you can see the Story Bridge in the background. Waiting for our first course. And our first course arrives, and we've got the catfish on the stone, which was absolutely delicious. Not particularly into seafood, but it was the most delicious fish I've ever had. And there's the Christmas ham, which was amazing. It just absolutely melted in your mouth, which was excellent for our very first course. And there's actually 18 courses, but I'm not going to go through every course on the video, just some of them. And here we have radicchio with soured cream fungi, and it arrived on a tree log. And it looks a bit funny, but it was absolutely amazing. It was probably one of the favourite dish of the night. It was just, I can't describe the taste. I've never had anything like it. It was so delicious. And then some crispy catfish arrived with a pea puree, which my husband absolutely loved. So that was the next course. And as you can see, they're not too large at all, but by the time you get through 18 courses, you cannot fit another thing in. It's just absolutely amazing. And each plate is like a taste explosion in your mouth. You just don't know what's coming next. And then we have these were called, on the left, we've got the salsify, cooked in butter and barbecue flavors, which is like a root vegetable, like a carrot, which are really, really delicious. And Kettle's onion, which was the best like potato chip I've ever had. They were both absolutely delicious. And then next was the apple black truffle strudel, and this was so amazing. It was like I was eating an apple strudel. It is apple there, but it's only shaved apple, and it was the taste. It's just amazing. It was the best apple strudel I've ever had. It was so well done, and it's really crispy, and the cream's gorgeous, and the black truffle, I've never had it before, but again, it was just totally amazing. And then my husband liked this one. This was the buffalo, which is quite interesting to taste. I didn't particularly like it, but he absolutely loved it. The buffalo there served on the log, and some cabbage deep fried on the right, which was different. And then they had a bit of a dessert in between. You've got the juice, a warm juice to drink on the side. You've got puffed malt, and a molasses pretzel and a gingerbread, and they all worked beautifully together. Each one tasted absolutely amazing, and especially with that warm juice on the side, it was a real experience. It was like you're in Germany or somewhere like that. It was fantastic. And then we had the delicious Hawkesbury River fowl come, and again, that was just so amazing to taste. It was so tender and juicy, and just a tiny bit of sauce, but that's all you needed. And it came in the background, you can see it came with a Japanese sweet potato with a black olive, which complemented it so much. And the tastes are just so strong as well, just full of flavour, and you just think, well, you know, even if there was more, I don't want more, because each plate was just a flavour explosion. So just, you only need a little bit on each plate, which is excellent. And here we have the gorgeous duck that arrived in a black vinegar, and the skin was crispy and the meat was tender, and again, melt in the mouth. And the chefs really know what they're doing at this restaurant, and they had so many chefs working there on 2 different stations, and your food is just absolutely cooked to perfection. And here we have, it was like a fruit roll up. I thought it was quite amazing actually, and it was absolutely delicious. And you peel it off the rock and pop it in your mouth, and it was just just between before the next course came, just the perfect thing to eat, and while you're waiting for the next course to come along. And here we have beautiful roast beef, and again it was just cooked to perfection, and that's all you needed to eat in that little bit of sauce each, and it was just absolutely amazing, melt in the mouth again. And then another dish that came after that was the blueberry burnt currants, native pepper, Guernsey curd, pumpkin seed, and that was interesting taste. Not one of my favorites, but I really did still like the taste quite a lot, and we shared that, and that was quite lovely to have. And then they ended with the beautiful it was like an aero bar in the middle. You can see it there. It's got a tiny bit of apple on it as well, on the black rock. That's like a chocolate aero bar, and it comes with the white chocolate cake, also with the beautiful cream, and it just works so well together. It was the best one of the best desserts I've had actually. It absolutely delicious. I was really, really happy with everything that came out, and all the wines were beautiful, and you get a drink waiter and a food waiter, and everyone's really attentive to you, and you can see the beautiful view of the Story Bridge. But I would say definitely only go there for special occasions. It's definitely not a monthly thing at all. It's a one-off experience, I would say. But we are happy that we did it, and all the food was amazing. The chefs are very talented, obviously, and they know what they're doing for the portion sizes. And yeah, we couldn't have fitted another thing in. So that's my review of Esquire at Eagle Street. And if you can, it's a good place to go for a romantic evening. Definitely not for children at all. And as I said, we call it the City Hopper over, so there's no need to find parking at all. And I would definitely recommend the food here. It was absolutely amazing. So don't forget to subscribe, and let's see where we're going to go next. Who knows? See you next time. Bye.